Oh, hi! I didn't see you there. I'm Phil Nickinson, editor of AndroidCentral.com. This is the Nexus 7 from Google, just announced at the Google I/O Developer Conference here in San Francisco at Moscone West, so let's give you a quick walkthrough. If you ever had a doubt that they are gunning for the Kindle Fire with this, here's your answer. So a quick walkthrough of the hardware. It's a 7-inch display, 1280 by 800 resolution, so it's a fairly high resolution for that size. It's WXGA if you're into those letters and sort of thing. It's a LED backlit IPS display, so if you like that, cool. 400 nits if you care about nits, that sort of thing. 600 is considered very, very bright, so 400 is pretty good. What else? This is the first device to run Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, so this was also just announced today. We knew it was coming. A couple big things initially that you'll notice before even touching them. One is the system bar is gone, never to be seen again. So it looks like they're getting rid of that in the tablet, and you're just back to the 3 on-screen buttons that we're used to, as well as we've got the clock and the other info up there. So it's very much kind of a phone UI back on a tablet, so that's interesting. Notifications have changed, and I dare say they almost look a little more iOS-ish, just in the way they pull down and they don't take up the whole display, and kind of a nice happy medium between phone and tablet. So we have the clock, we have the date, rotation lock, and settings button. And if you have notifications here, you can still swipe them away, and there will be a little clear button, but it no longer says clear. It's these 3 little lines. We'll see if we get a notification pop up, and we'll show you here the settings as long as we're there. About and Nexus 7, Android 4.1. Now let's talk about storage again, as long as we are here. And 2 versions is coming out. One will be an 8GB, one will be a 16GB. There's no micro SD card, so that is all the storage you get. Looks like our review unit here is the 8GB version, so we have about 6 free, and I haven't loaded any apps or anything on this, so that is a virgin device. Anything else worth looking at here? In the settings menu, probably not. Wi-Fi only for now. I doubt we'll see a cell version of this directly from Google. So the home screens, this is where, when I said there's no doubt that it's gunning for the Kindle Fire, this is how I know it. Here's the main home screen. And this device is not just about being a tablet, right? You've heard me say, hey, we don't want to see just another Android tablet. Well, here's what they've done. This is part and parcel a part of Google Play. Right, this is a window into Google Play more than it is just a way to run apps. So immediately the first thing you see is My Library. So here's a list of things that you've bought in Google Play. They're actually giving you a bunch for free when you first get this. So we've got magazines, and that's new. Google Magazines is new, and there's the icon for it down here. The Born Dominion's on here, which is very nice of them. I'll have to read that on the way home. But obviously it's almost Kindle Fire-ish in that you get content is the first thing you see, and not just apps, not just icons. It's actually really good. I think that's a really good idea, because I always like when I talk about tablets having a purpose, that's what I mean, and the Kindle Fire's done a really nice job of that. Dock down here at the bottom, we have 6 icons, not just 5, and that's nice. And again, you can still have folders just like Android 4.0. So this is 4.1. Again, you're not expecting something hugely different. Organize your apps with folders. We all know how to do that, don't we? And don't forget that you can also rename the folder just by touching the name there. So Google Play Books, Google Magazines. Let's look at magazines. That's new. And we've seen books before. So they've preloaded a bunch of magazines on here for you. Esquire, I like Esquire, I read it. Popular Science, Food Network, Condé Nast Traveler, and Family Circle. Let's open up the Family Circle, because I know a lot of you, okay, so we have to download it first. And we can pin it. So while that's going, I'll tell you what, let's go see what else we have. Open the app drawer and see what's preloaded. Shouldn't be a whole lot, right, because it is a Nexus device, so you're not expecting bloatware. Chrome, this is the first device to have Chrome as its default browser. There is no other WebKit-based browser. It is Chrome, and that's good to see. We knew that was coming, right? We all expected that. Google Currents, you see, has changed. It's new. It has a brand new icon. In fact, we're going to fire that up because we need to remind people that Android Central is on Google Currents, by the way. And you want to see something really cool? Let's add more. Science and tech. There we are, 392,000 subscribers to Android Central on Google Currents. That is just awesome. I am astounded by that every time I see it. So Google Currents actually is new and looks excellent on here. See if it'll take a second to load up, so we'll let it do that in the background. Something else you might not have noticed just yet, it's so smooth and so fluid. Google has been working on really just improving the UI and the transitions and how everything works. They call it Project Butter for obvious reasons, because it's yummy and tasty. No, smooth like butter, that's it. So it's smooth like butter. So the minute you touch the display, the tablet says, hey, you're going to want to do something, and we're going to want it to look good for you. So we're going to start working harder behind the scenes to do that. And that's what Project Butter does. Don't worry about the details. We'll let the developers worry about that. For you on the user side of that equation, it's real fast, and scrolling is excellent. Google Plus, Latitude Maps, everything you've expected to see, right? It's all here. Here is all right, back to the Play Magazines app. Let's see is it still downloading? It's still downloading. There we go. Bad event Wi-Fi, what are you gonna do? Let's see, widgets, also done the way they have been. Get to them from the home screen, or from the app drawer. Look very, very similar to how things are done. Let's just double check. Yes, okay, so now you can change your wallpaper by holding down on the home screen. Let's see if they included anything fun here. Screenshots, and it looks like it's pulling in my stuff from Picasa and Google Play, so that is good. Really nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, it's a 7-inch tablet. Let's talk a little more about the hardware. So the back is dimpled a little bit. You can't really feel them. It gives them a nice little bit of texture. Really huge Nexus logo here on the back. Pretty awesome that they did that, right? No longer is Nexus, it's just kind of oh yeah, it's a Nexus. I mean, this is a Nexus, right? So that name is front and center. Power button, volume rocker up and down, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack on the bottom, micro USB, and interesting, there's that's it. Looks like a little microphone, and ooh, pogo pins. How about that? So we will see some sort of dock perhaps for charging and or no, that'd be for charging, I guess. So that is your kind of quick one-take walkthrough. Now there's the redone search widget. Oh, and look, we have a notification. So if you want to clear notifications, there's your button to do so, or you can swipe away and be gone. So there's your one-take walkthrough of the Google Nexus 7 7-inch tablet unveiled here at Google I/O. See ya.